first night watching with us tonight. Marvin Trey Williams, the point guard, he's #1. He's going to Minnesota. But another name to keep in mind is Mike Saunders. And local fans, De Silva, #5, is the one committed to Brigham Young University.
Saunders, a real athletic point, Dusty. Wears #3, shortest kid on the floor, but he had a play that game earlier this week where he was above the rim. He'll jump through the roof. Led the team in scoring in that win over East.
But it is Richie Saunders getting the start tonight. Sissoko Onaruna, Trey Williams, Mike Saunders, and Rich Saunders for Coach David Evans in his second home game. Well, back-to-back home games, third home game. Sissoko misses on the opening shot. We got a foul on the rebound. They'll go against Onaruna. Talking to the coach's staff, said, hey, he got 4 fouls at the half. Didn't pick up another one. He said, oh, it's a blessing in disguise. Helped him focus in. As that ball gets poked out of bounds and will stay here with the Davis Darts, a team. What we know is that this is a proud program. As Garf falls away and it rolls off, and rebound taken by Tristan Onaruna. And we just found out from SID Deduction as a 3 from Richie Saunders is knocked down in the corner.
Probably no better proof than that right there, huh?
That's a pretty consistent program.
Right.
It doesn't matter if you penalize them or not, they're still going to win a Big 12 championship. Ball on the baseline. In the high post now. Jack Rigby send it up top to Garf. Garf back to Rigby along the baseline. Jumper a little strong. Rebound taken by Saunders. It was ripped away, but a foul.
Jump ball.
No, they take a jump ball. My bad. As Trevin Leonhardt will inbound. Sampson back to the corner. Leonhardt for 3. Leaves it short. Sampson with the board. Back to Leonhardt. And now Redford. Cross court. Garf. Mid-range J. Won't fall. Sissoko claims the rebound. And now a foul on Sampson. Young man hit 9 3-pointers against Bountiful.
Look, teams are going to see that box score. They're going to close that down real fast.
I said they might not know anything else about you this year, but they know you hit 9 threes.
Right.
Hard take by Trey Williams, won't fall. Sissoko with the board, hits the deck. And a goal to the line for 2 free throws. And Marty knocks them both down. 5-0 here from the Tigers. Here comes the press.
You'll notice again they try to work inside to Marty. He gets to the free throw line, intent on getting 44 established in this ball game.
It's Tyson Garf. Works along the baseline, sends up top. Leonhardt passed on the 3. Goes down the lane, sends out Sampson. Now Redford. Put it on the deck. Redford hard to the hole and swatted away. And Onaruna with the block, and Trey Williams with the lay-in.
Trey Williams, so gifted, and we said it earlier this week, Dusty, Minnesota getting a good one in Trey. Fun player to watch here for Wasatch Academy.
3 short. They started out 10-0 on Wednesday against East. Speaking of Wasatch Academies, they say Saunders dribbled out of bounds, and I think it's the right word.
I thought Redford was right on him and maybe got away with a little bit of a foul there. I think that was Coach Evans' argument.
Leonhardt called for the offensive fouls. That on got away from him.
And Coach Sims saying that did not get extended. I'll tell you, I talked to a couple officials before the start of the year, said, what are you going to be looking for? They mentioned arm bars in the post as well as at the guard position, so got to be real careful up high using that arm to create separation.
Onaruna fouled on a nice ball from Saunders. You don't want to be spotting him 10 points.
East tried that and didn't work out well for them in the long run.
And the other one lips out. You know, it's fun. We said to ask the coaches before the game of why do they take this game. As that ball skipped to Garf for 3. Tyson can't get the drop in. Onaruna with the rebound on the push. Saunders thought about 3, pass it up, send out. Williams, Saunders. Won't go on the rebound taken by Leonhardt. And Coach Sims said, look, we took this game a year ago, and just like what we learned on Wednesday night with East, he said, our players wanted this game. So we had so much fun last year. This is a game they wanted.
It's a different product down here, so you give an opportunity for your high school kids to come down and play against that. And not only that, I mean, this gym, Dusty, we've talked about how special this gym is and atmosphere that's here, and no doubt that it would be on a short list of any player to come play in.
Saunders with the rip, and then he's housed by Tyson Garf. And Richie Saunders a little shocked there wasn't a whistle, but Tyson Garf got up before he did.
When we talk about Tyson Garf, and you see the athleticism he has, great defensive play running back to make a big block there for Davis.
Trey Williams didn't get a call on the contact. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. Garf to the corner. 3 on the way from Sampson. And that gets Davis on the board.
Nice start. That's 10 threes on the year for Jake Sampson. Nice little note to throw in there.
In less than 5 quarters.
Yeah, I was going to say just 36 minutes played.
Saunders can't get it with some contact, no whistle, and now a foul on the rebound.
I don't think Coach Evans was very happy either. Thought that there was a hack down low, was trying to petition the officials on a couple of misses from his bench.
Halfway through the first quarter, 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. Up top with Sampson, who just hit that 3. Tyson Garf. Screen comes out from De Silva, nice hands, but Garf splits it. Here's Rigby. Passes up a wide open J to send it out to Redford. Here's Sampson working on Saunders. Takes the bump and gets a foul call. But 8 fouls here in the first 4.5 minutes as he misses both of Sampson with a rebound claimed by Rigby. Garf put it on the floor, goes at De Silva, wrap it around, and Tyson Garf with his first 2.
Boy, what an impressive take that time by Tyson Garf, absorbing the contact and able to just flare it around and in.
Trey Williams can't get it, and the rebound saved, and here's some skin, no whistle.
Colomero had the save, but it went off the bottom of the backboard and ended up a fortunate play for Davis.
3 in the corner. Won't go for Leonhardt.
And try to rotate over on the D, but hasn't been burned by it yet.
It was a quick 7-point start for Wasatch Academy. They scored 1 point since the early going. Inaruna along the baseline, sent out to Saunders. Up top, Trey Williams. Put on the floor, Trey got around the contact. He got a foul on Redford. It'll be 2 free throws for Trey Williams.
How about that?
He gets his own board off of the miss. And it's 11-5.
Well, that whole side cleared out. Easy putback that time by Trey, despite having to cover 15 feet.
As Redford, hard take, won't go down. De Silva with the board, and then the steal, and a bucket for Leonhardt. Coach Sims is about ready to burst a blood vessel on the other end of the floor.
He thought there was contact there early on the play. Unfortunately, they got that one back. And the Davis bench here thinking there was a travel on Colomero, and instead it's going to be a foul call.
Colomero at the line for the 3-point play, gets it. Want to give props to our intern who fixed our replay. If you watch this on Wednesday night, they now get a passing grade on their internship. Here's Redford on that far side. Arrington down the lane, and now we got a foul on the drive. Interesting fact. As I like to do, #facts.
Yeah.
Every game this year, we've been in the bonus early in the first half, but not picked up the bonus until late in the fourth quarter.
It's a good sign for things hopefully to come as Tyson Garf able to cash in on the inbound play.
The ghosts of reffing past come along. Just got to learn from what happened. Up top, Inaruna. Inaruna along the baseline. Sissoko sends out Williams. Misses on the 3, tipped up, no. Tipped out by Redford. Ahead, put on the brakes. Sissoko was there, and then a foul on the shot. I think it's going to go against Madi Sissoko. 1:27 to go in the opening quarter. 5-point lead for Wasatch Academy. Inbound into Garf, baseline J, no. Sissoko with the rebound. Now lob up in Inaruna. Onaruna can't get it to fall. Missed opportunity. Quickly on the run.
Boy, we would have had some busted eardrums if that one was thrown out of the rim.
Gar flips out the three. Rebound taken by Williams. Trey, give it up. Spacing off a little bit there. Lob inside De Silva. Size advantage and a foul on Sims. They put Bernardo De Silva at the line for two. But every home game for Wasatch Academy you see right here on Deseret News Rewind, on DeseretNews.com. 16-9 the lead. Inside of a minute we go here in the first quarter. 50 seconds now left. Lienhart down the lane at De Silva and wraps it around him.
Tough spot that time for De Silva. Has to make a decision to play the pass or the player. Kind of gets caught a little in between. Made his choice just a split second late and allowed for that finish at the rim by Lienhart.
Richie Saunders back on with 2 fouls. Mike Saunders into Richie Saunders. Trapped on the baseline, send up top. Sissoko. Mahdi fouled as he goes up, and this is going to go against Rigby. And a 7-point advantage here for the Tigers. 28 seconds left in the quarter.
How about the balance from Wasatch Academy in this first quarter, Dusty? 6 different players have scored already.
Their last home games before a little stretch on the road. And 10 seconds. Completely fell asleep at the wheel.
Well, that's a great sign. Coach Evans is going to love that. I mean, how about the defense? We saw that pressure, Dusty, earlier this week against East. Led to some early turnovers in that first quarter. This time a 10-second count. Great job by Wasatch Academy not allowing Davis to bring the ball up.
10 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's De Silva, high post, send up top. Colbero send down inside. 3 seconds, and Aaron switches pivot feet. And De Silva turns it over, 3.2 to go. Lienhart, oh, might have a double triple. He gets that one off, and that'll do it for the first quarter. And at the end of one, it is Wasatch Academy 18. Davis 11. Come to see here early going from Wasatch Academy. The defense leads the offense.
Yeah, they've done a great job, Dusty, forcing turnovers and rebounding the basketball, and it hasn't led to quite as many transition points here in this first quarter today as it did earlier this week against East, but it's certainly been a way for them to get into their offense.
Mahdi Sissoko. It is such a nice thing to have. Hey, just toss it up and let the big fella go get it.
Yeah, that's not a bad option at all, and I think that's one of the things talking with coaching staff before the game, they talked about, hey, we're still learning roles here, and one of the things they'll learn is that Matty can just rise up and get those passes for easy dunks, and they start that way here in the second quarter.
Redford probably should just try to make that shot. Instead, it goes off of Jack Rigby, and down the floor we go with Wasatch Academy.
Really interesting, Dusty, when you look at the stats. I mean, the difference right now is free throws. Both teams shot around 30% in that first quarter. The difference is Wasatch Academy went 9 for 11 from the line. Davis 0 for 2.
Nice hustle from Redford and goes out of bounds. And now Wasatch Academy knows people. But he said, yeah, you know, part of it is we run a free-flowing system, and guys just don't know each other yet. As that ball was stolen, here comes Garth. Goes at Sissoko, no whistle. Nearly got the shot to fall. Quickly ahead. Colomero is fouled there by Redford. Good sources on this program said he is one of the next dudes here at Wasatch Academy. Young man from West Africa.
Just a sophomore, Dusty, and watching the JV game, he was all over.
Saunders with a steal and a dunk. Lienhart sends out for 3. Back rim, the rebound taken by Mike Saunders. Out of bounds off of Wasatch Academy, and we'll stay here with Davis. Back into the corner. Up top. Sampson, Redford, working around the corner now to Garth. Garth gets around Colomero, and with a foul, will be 1-on-1 free throws here for Tyson Garth.
We've seen a couple times already today where they've done just that, and that time it leads to easy points for Saunders.
And that outlet pass stolen by Lienhart. Going at Big Foose, and he gets the foul. And free throw, no good.
Dusty, the 0 streak continues. Davis still has yet to hit a free throw. One of the big disparities in the early part of this ball game.
Saunders put on the floor. Richie, hard take and finish. You know, so often we talk about local guys. Saunders, young man, played at Riverton, came down here, tried the coach staff. Hey, here's some of the guys, and the first names, Richie Saunders.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with what Saunders has brought to this team, but you want to say impressed. Woo! How about that take by Garf?
I mean, he was lighting it up from the outside, but there, nice hard take and able to finish. And he knocks down the free throw.
Garf, the leading scorer here for Davis tonight, 7 points in the early going. Going back, how about the impact of Richie Saunders, Dusty? I mean, we know that he would have had a good year at Riverton, but he comes down here to Wasatch Academy. You're playing for a nationally ranked team, and he's having as successful, if not more. I mean, he has been a real big lift for this Wasatch Academy team, and people are starting to take note.
30-second timeout on the floor.
Just 6 different scores. Saunders with 7, Colomero with 5, Sissoko with 6, Trey Williams with 5. Great balance and good ball movement in the early going.
Sissoko goes and gets that ball. Saunders down the lane, takes a bump, and he took the charge.
I just don't ever want to have to make that call. It's one reason why I don't wear stripes. That block charge, you said, one of the tougher calls, and certainly is.
Our replay technician's got to work on his skills. That ball gets tipped along the baseline. Send up top, Leonhardt for 3, and got it. Just like his brother, he's deadly from the outside.
Love the confidence. Missed a couple early ones. That time straight away, able to drain it for Davis.
Mike Saunders give it up. Colomero for 3. Leonardo Colomero.
Great ball movement again to find Colomero wide open. The closeout is late. Able to drain it and matches the Leonhardt 3.
Leonardo, a man of many talents, just like his namesake. Can't just pick one thing. 4:25 left in the half. And there's a foul. 10-point advantage for Wasatch Academy. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the half. Saunders, send up top on Aruna. He had Saunders in the corner, goes to Colomero. Inside now, Quick Foose. Hard move, lost the handle, Sissoko. With a little jackhammer finish. Rising for 3, and short is Garf. On Aruna, send out Saunders. Now up top, Colomero, back to Aruna. Tristan for 3, left it short. And the rebound taken by Rigby. On the push, here comes Garf. Leaves it in the corner. Sampson not gonna force it, doesn't put the 3 up. Here's Redford. That was shut down by Foose. Runner from Leonhardt, stays home.
Leonhardt's had a nice second quarter, 5 points for him. That time Saunders is trying to run out to close on the 3. Leonhardt able to step around and find a little bit of space. Nice recognition that time by the junior.
2:55 left in the half. Saunders can't get the 3 to fall. Sampson claims the board. 2:45 left in the second quarter. Nice hesitation move by Leonhardt. And timeout taken by Coach Evans. Little spurt here from the Darts. 2:42 left in the half.
Yeah, but that being said, I also like the response we've seen from Davis in the last 2 or 3 minutes, Dusty. This game had a chance of getting out of hand. They made a couple nice defensive plays and some nice finishes with Saunders that time through traffic.
Oh, Richie Saunders, strong first half for the young man. Back up to 10. Inside Sampson. And he gets a call there.
Converse the country and represent Wasatch Academy in Utah.
Barbara's wait to see how much better he is in the next 2 years. Saunders on the baseline. Sissoko lost the handle.
This Davis team is feeling re-energized right now. There's a little giddy up in their step. We saw East make a nice comeback in that game earlier this week. Can Davis do the same?
Remember, we talked about it in that game the other night, is the deep breath moments. You had to just keep the pressure on. But the coaching staff told us as well about Wednesday night's game.
Yeah.
On the baseline, Garf sends up top. Now it's Redford for 3, and he got it. Redford, not known as, at least my knowledge and remembrance of Davis games, not a three-point shooter, but knocked that down with confidence. 1:45 to go in the half. Here's Sissoko. Mahdi, power move and no call. On the push, Leonhardt. Give it up, Sampson. Oh, and it's swatted away by Colomero. Leonardo let him get it. And then he took it away. Put a little pin in that one here, the last 1:35 of the half. If Wasatch Academy goes on a run. Colomero in it, out to Trey Williams. Trey along the baseline. Hard take, can't get the bucket. And then fouled on the putback. I think this will go against Tyson Garf, and that'll be number 3 if it is on Davis's number 21.
Pressure going to be picked up here at half court by Wasatch Academy.
As that ball's poked out of bounds by Anaruna. Hart will trigger in here. 1:15 left in the half. Here's Sampson. Wide open for 3. Leaves it short. Quickly ahead. Trey Williams with the hammer. And coming on for Coach Sims is Jax Pierce. Tough to lose Rigby. An outstanding football player for the Darts as well. Inside of a minute we go. Outside, Sims passes up 3, give up Leonhardt. Leonhardt float it, no. Rebound to Saunders. Ritchie, transition Trey. And it crawls off to Silva with the board. Bernardo da Silva, the Workman's 2. 35 seconds left.
It's only a 6-0 run, Dusty, but it feels a lot bigger than that right now. The energy and the momentum right now with the Tigers.
With that block from Colomero.
Yep, it started it all.
Would have made it a 3-point game, and now looking at 11. Cross court, Leonhardt. 15 seconds left. Going to play for the final shot of the half. Pierce comes out for the screen. The trap comes, give it up to Pierce. Passes up 3, give it to Redford, down the lane, send it to the corner. No one wants a shot, 2-1. Sampson's 3 is off the mark, and what a close to the half for the Wasatch Academy Tigers. Go on a big run to end the half, and they go to the locker room leading 39-28. So after that quick timeout with the Davis Darts. He's working around here. Leonhardt was the leading scorer at the half as Redford pulls up inside the arc, left it short. Anaruna on the board, Richie Saunders on the run. Try to save that in to Sissoko. And then we say Saunders was out of bounds, go back down the floor with the Darts.
Would have been impressive had he been able to keep that foot in and save it.
And a foul here. And back Leonhardt. Now Sampson. Leonhardt working on Saunders. Nice move inside. He got a charge. It's a tough call. I struggle with that, but you saw it coming.
Another example, Dusty, of what you've mentioned a couple times is the defensive nature of this Wasatch Academy team tonight. Standing and taking charges. It's been a group effort.
Leonhardt with the steal. The crafty move, didn't get a whistle. No contact there from Williams on the run. Saunders. Mike Saunders with a left hand and got it. Beautiful take by Mike Saunders. And it's a 13-point lead.
His first points of the night, Dusty, and on that play you see the elevation once again that we talked about earlier with Mike Saunders. But an impressive finish, and a guy who really lit it up earlier this week. He's been quiet offensively tonight, but hasn't had to shoulder that much load.
No, a jump ball. It's kind of a clunky jump ball there. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mike Saunders working up top. Gets by Redford and then draws a charge. Charged with a charge as Tyson Garf draws it. floor, lean hard in the darts. Sampson, now Garf for three. Tyson Garf off the mark, lean hard with the save. Right in the hands of Redford, and he lays it in. Nice hustle from Leanhart.
And sometimes you're just in the right spot at the right time, and Redford was that time. Beautiful save right to the big man.
Oh, what a move by Trey Williams. Hard take, no call. The contact on Aruna. Nearly got the highlight reel putback. That ball is loose, and now a foul on Wasatch Academy. 5 minutes, 35 seconds left in the third. Skip pass, Sampson. The young man that knocked down 9 has only got 1, and he's had a few rattle out.
When he looked up like, are you kidding me? Ran Garf on a backside screen, left Sampson open, and that one was halfway down and just came out.
Someone's wanting to remind yourself, well, it is Wednesday.
Yeah, right?
Because Wednesday night he hit 9, and now that was a high percentage amount.
Shot 9 of 15, Dusty.
Yeah.
9 of 15.
And that's Jesse Wade. A nice take by Redford out of one strip. Saunders tied up. Jump ball belongs to Davis.
And, you know, the incredible thing, I mean, talking with Coach Sims, he said, hey, we knew he could shoot that. He's hit 108 threes in a row before. 108 threes in a row? Let's see, there are kids who can't make 108 lay-ins in a row. I might be one of them.
I haven't made that many on NBA Live.
Right?
That's because the algorithm won't let you, but still. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Williams up top of Saunders.
I was going to say, there's another example of analytics ruining sports.
Over and over again. Nice hands there by Leanhart. The steal ahead to Sampson. Saunders cut him off. Sampson got it. Great hustle from Saunders, and Sampson able to finish.
Not often you talk about a player overrunning the ball in basketball. That's exactly what happened, and Sampson able to find it right at his feet.
4.5 left in the third, and another whistle. If you're gonna hang with him, you just see the effort on the width of the floor.
You know, and the remarkable thing is that Davis still in this game at 9, Dusty. I mean, it doesn't feel that way, but that's what the scoreboard says. It's right there for Davis to get back in it if they can make some defensive stops.
Saunders can't get the putback off the miss from Onaruna. Saves it into Onaruna. Now Sissoko. Mahdi fouled on his way up. There'll be 2 free throws. That'll be Sampson's third personal foul. They'll put Mahdi Sissoko at the line. Davis darts on his own dime. He's as good as they get. Help him.
Looked like they had a question around the team foul mark, so they took one away from Wasatch Academy. Now both teams with 3 apiece.
43-32, halfway through the third quarter. Sampson give it up to Garf. Nifty move, can't finish. Colmero sends it ahead, Richie Saunders. Takes it over the shoulder. Left hand no, Sissoko can't get the putback. He'll send out Onaruna. Saunders now into Sissoko. Mahdi, strong move, and crawls home. Nicely done by Mahdi Sissoko.
12 points for Sissoko. He scored 4 in every quarter, and a great job utilizing the body there from Sissoko. Able to create some separation, go up, and a nice soft touch from the big man.
Garf got around Colmiero. Can't get it. That was partially blocked. Leanhart, little Bunny J, crawls home.
Lionheart's been solid tonight on the offensive end. 13 points, leading Davis.
Hits the floor. Onaruna had that one tipped out and stolen. Nicely done there by Arrington. 3 minutes left in the quarter. Leanhart, oh, nice move and finish. There's a bucket he'll remember this year. That was beautiful.
That was fantastic, and that's a play that, you know, Lionheart, that's one that you can tell your kids about, huh? Hey, I was playing the number 2 team in the country. Watch this move. It's a great play by Lionheart.
And a travel. And a timeout taken.
They won't go away, Dusty. And, I mean, you know, we talked about, you know, teams coming down here and the experience at Wasatch Academy. Here's another reason you play them. How about the sense of confidence you can gain by coming down here and hanging with the most talented team in the state of Utah and one that travels nationally and internationally to play basketball?
The floor, Mike Saunders. Here's Colmero. Try to feed down along the baseline and had that stolen. Wasatch Academy made a couple of ill-advised passes. They just continue trying to learn each other. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Nice backdoor cut by Sampson. It's erased by Colomero. Ahead, Saunders finishes.
Defense to offense again. Colomero a huge block, and it's Saunders with receiving the beautifully threaded pass and a great finish on the other end.
Such a great little move there from Davis. So you see beautiful passing. And they get it again. A three from Leonhardt. Won't go. De Silva pulls down the board. Now I'm back to Saunders. Ritchie, give it up. Colomero swatted away by Redford. And now pokes it away, and we'll go the other way. Go to the other end with Davis. Trying to show that block one more time. Oh, that was the three, my bad. Let our replay technician get that one figured out. Lob it up, and Redford can't get his hands on it. Good idea. As De Silva holds up top, Bernardo fouled on the drive. Lob in to Silva. Bernardo hits the deck, and he will shoot free throws. And the second won't go as well. Onaruna fighting for that ball, and it goes out of bounds off of Tristan.
It's where the deficit started in this second half. Been even 8-8 apiece here in the third quarter. Can Davis chip into it?
Outside, Garf working on Kohler. Garf, nice move. Kohler, the freshman, strips it away. And then tries to outlet it. And goes out of bounds. We'll stay here with Davis, 35 seconds left. Try to thread the needle in there, knocked out of bounds by Saunders. It'll be underneath now with Davis. Garf pops out, now Sampson.
Good switch that time. De Silva came out to deny the pass in the corner to Lionheart.
And Garf fouled. You mentioned Garf. We had that game last year against Syracuse. He was absolutely lights out.
He has the ability, Dusty, to score with the best of them.
Not a Syracuse, Fremont.
He had 20 points in that opener against Bountiful.
15
stroke it.
15 seconds now down to 10. Tigers playing for the last shot. Saunders for three. Ritchie won't go. Sissoko with the rebound. He's fouled. And Mahdi will go back to the line. And he got them both.
And how about a big man that can shoot free throws, Dusty?
3 seconds left. Leonhardt. The count goes. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Wasatch Academy putting together a strong close. And Dane Davis hoping they learned a few things in the first three quarters. But Wasatch Academy learned a few things as well as they started to, it's still 11 points, but they haven't quite let Davis figure out the puzzle to get back in this ballgame.
I mean, I will say this, I thought we saw improved defense from Davis in that third quarter, did a great job, and even on the rebounding part right there. But can they translate it into points?
Redford's still down there on the floor. Sampson can't get it, now we'll stop it here for the injury as Redford, I didn't quite see where it was. Three on the way from Trey Williams. Been a quiet night for Trey. And he knocks down the Trey.
12 points for Trey. Didn't score in the third, but a nice way to start the fourth quarter here. And I think the largest lead of the ball game now for Wasatch Academy.
And now a steal from Mahdi Sissoko. Mahdi fouled on the floor. He's just mad he didn't dunk it. You want to make the layup. 7:17 left in the fourth quarter. Sissoko knocked down both free throws. They try to lob into him. There's a clear path foul, and now Sissoko with 4 points in the possession. It stretches out to an 18-point game.
And Maddie responsible for that lead. 18 points tonight for Sissoko.
A lot of rebound, putbacks, free throws. As Sampson short on the three, De Silva comes in for the board, and then we get him on a foul on the rebound. 6:53 left in the fourth quarter. Dusty Litster, Dane Stewart with you here on Wasatch Academy Basketball on Deseret News Rewind. Every home game this year will be here on DeseretNews.com. Gonna have a little break as the Wasatch Academy will go to the Vivint Shootout. Davis will go play in the Utah Elite Eight. They do every year. They're one of the top 8 programs in the state of Utah. As Sampson nearly had that one stolen. Arrington to the corner. Redford for 3, and it's his second of the ball game. Brendan Redford from the corner.
Good to see Redford. Mentioned he was trying to kind of clear out that eye after some contact earlier. Looks like the vision's certainly okay as he's able to hit that open one, but good ball movement by Davis as Wasatch Academy got a little out of positioning trying to pressure.
Redford with the block, De Silva with the rebound. It'll be free throws for Bernardo De Silva. Knocked down the first. Front rim's the second. Remains a 16-point game. 6:05 left in the fourth. Up the floor now, Lienhart. Been a quiet second half after a strong first half. Try to skip that to Garf. It's stolen by De Silva. Now on the run, Trey Williams. Trey, oh, nifty move, and Trey Williams lays that one in. Subtle is the word on that move. As Garf fouled along the baseline.
It was a great job. It completely opened everything up. This time for Trey Williams.
Redford up top of Arrington in the corner to Garf. Short on the 3, and rebound taken by Saunders. Trey Williams can't get it. Sissoko doesn't get the putback on the dunk, but does get the layup. And now a 20-point lead.
Boy, that one-hander would have been nasty by Motti.
He's had a couple that have been like right there. DNR T5s.
Right.
And the second doesn't go either. Well, that kind of second half here for Lienhart.
Yeah, the free throws tonight have been a struggle for Davis. It was that way back in the first half and leaving points here in the second half.
Lead now climbs to 22. 5 minutes left in the fourth. Lienhart draws the foul on Bernardo De Silva, and it'll be 1-on-1 free throws. Guys like us will tell Wasatch Academy, you're playing so well, we're coming together, and Coach Evans of this goes, man, we got so much to get fixed.
Well, it's one of the things, I mean, to, transfer to another sport, but I mean, you can even stay in basketball, and the Warriors this year a little different, but you look at the Warriors last year, Steve Kerr never satisfied, right? Hey, there's things we got to work on and clean up, and that's what great teams are. That's their mindset. There's always a way to get better. And
33-28 was when that block came.
Yep, certainly things that Wasatch Academy can look to improve on, and the competition's only going to get better for the Tigers.
Sampson wanted to pull the trigger on the 3, and he walked on that.
Had a lead, and that game was tied, and Wasatch Academy in the second half put it away. Here in the fourth quarter, Dusty, a 14-5 scoring advantage for Wasatch Academy. Came a little later than maybe some people would have thought, but they've certainly had that same ability to close it out today.
The get back at your win against Richland as the Rockets knocked off Wasatch Academy last year at Orem High. There's a foul on the drive. Well, and the other thing too is Richland before that game, I went down and talked with the coaching staff and was like, what do you think? And he's like, I don't know what we're gonna do. But those kids played confident, and they shot the lights out. Last year, they had big leads, and Wasatch Academy would come back in that game, and they continued to make big shots. So there shouldn't be revenge on the thoughts here, as Saunders can't get the 3 to go out of bounds, and we'll go back down the floor with the darts. 3:47 left here in the fourth.
There's some good matchups in the old land of warmth, huh? California, a place we'd all like to be right about now, huh?
And then they go to the Emerald Coast in Louisiana. Get some good eats while they're down there too. 3.5 to go in the fourth. Saunders can't get it. Tipped up and in.
I'm giving that to Trey. I think he was the one who got it. It was certainly close.
Sampson on the baseline. And a pretty good precursor going into the state tournaments at the beginning of March. You want to watch our first little recap videos talking about what's going on in Wasatch Academy basketball with Coach Evans, and a couple players as well. Madi Sissoko, and he's had himself a night.
22 points, Dusty. Been big on the glass as well.
A hard-earned 22. As Sampson continues to have struggle from range. Quickly ahead, Saunders, Mike at the rim, count the bucket.
And there is no give up in this team. They're going to get down the floor and look for opportunities to score at the rim.
Sims will reverse to get the foul on Sissoko. And I'll put Sims at the line, looking for the three-point play.
And then late in the year, Jordan and Kearns, and that Kearns team, they've got a few players that can match up, could make for a highlight reel type of show, right?
Then from there, see where things land. Wasatch Academy, always a goal to get the Geico Nationals.
Got 2 banners hanging up in this gym for participating in that tournament.
And the board and putback for Spencer Vernon. Trey comes up the floor, working off that pick and roll. Now slides it inside, Big Foose. Count the bucket, big fella, go to the line.
But you see, pretty good with the ball. I mean, he has to catch that on the run and finish at the rim, and a nice touch on the free throw at that.
Young man from West Africa. Knocking that down. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Vernon up top, Arrington. Pass up a 3, give it up to Arrington. Arrington working on Kohler, got around him and go to the line.
We've got Pleasant Grove still to come. They're heading to North Carolina for a tournament, the Elite 8. There'll be a lot of opportunities for Davis to prove how good they are, despite the game not going their way here tonight.
As Trey Williams takes the bump and it crawls home. It'll be fun to watch him to continue to get comfortable here at Wasatch Academy. Vernon lost the handle, picked up by Foose. Send ahead, Richie Saunders. Nice defense from Arrington, good hustle.
Richie Saunders, he's interrupted passing lanes, he's taken away from opposing guards, and been a complete game tonight for 15.
Anaruna! Anawata! Fell from the rafters. (77-52), 1 minute to go. Just one day I like to have that feeling. I did that on trampoline, I didn't get to feel like that.
They've tried a couple times, Dustin, to get the alley-oop, and that time a perfect pass. And no denying Tristan.
And Kohler on the lob. Here's Vernon. Transition 3, he won't go. Williams has that one stripped and lays it in. Does Jax Pierce. Williams working on Sims. Down to 10 seconds. Just going to dribble this thing out, and Wasatch Academy goes 2-0 on the week. Davis, after a tough overtime winning his Bountiful, has a tough second half here against Wasatch Academy. Final score, Wasatch Academy 79, Davis 54. Dane, your thoughts, and our Utah Army National Guard player of the game?
Well, I thought Davis came out in this ball game a little sluggish early on. They trailed 8-0. They worked their way back. Dusty, I mean, that block on the one end, again, you have a chance to get to one possession. It doesn't, and from there on, Wasatch Academy just started to run away with this thing. I thought they played a great game defensively. They executed well offensively. A lot of great things for Coach Evans, still instilling his system, and this team still come together. But I think they can take a lot away tonight, really on both sides of the ball, as they were dominative.
Big win for Wasatch Academy. We'll look out for our videos. We're going to recap the week with Coach Evans and some players. You'll be seeing new videos come out every week here. Deseret News Rewind's coverage of the Wasatch Academy Tigers. Our final score, Wasatch Academy 79, Davis 54. For Vince Francis, Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and watching Wasatch Academy basketball on Deseret News Rewind on DeseretNews.com. Brought to you by the Utah Army National Guard and presented by Tosh, the Orthopedic Specialty Hospital.